Now in Diablo 4 Season 4, now we finally have a way of being able to craft ourselves an uber unique without everything being reliant on luck. It does take a bit of hard work, there is a bit of grind to it, but ultimately if you're after some of the best gear in the game, this is going to be well worth knowing. Now this is going to revolve around Resplendent Sparks, and you're going to need 4 of this resource in order to make this happen. If you want to do this, you're going to need to head over to the Alchemist and then go over to its transmutation, and you're going to need 4 of those sparks in order to grab yourself the uber unique item that you're after. You can craft whichever one you want, which is absolutely amazing, and obviously these are some of the best and most sought after pieces of gear in the game. I have been after a Harlequin's Crest or a Shaco for an absolute age, so I'm going to craft one of these and hope my luck is with me, and not so much, it's just a standard one, but if you're lucky you do actually have a little bit of chance of it rolling those higher affixes. But even so, just having one of these is absolutely amazing, but how exactly do you get all 4 of those Resplendent Sparks? Well, the first way is going to be as soon as you start up your game, the new seasonal content is going to revolve around the Iron Wolves and pretty much farming the heck out of Helltides, which you're going to be doing for several hours. So get used to it, you're going to be seeing this quite a lot, and you're going to be leveling up, destroying a lot of the enemies here, especially go for those Blood Maidens, as that's going to give you a massive reward and give you some nice gear, and then you're going to try and level up your Wolf Honor with the Iron Wolves as you go. You're going to need to do this for quite some time. I'd imagine probably somewhere between 8 to 10 hours is about average, and as you're doing it you're going to collect the rewards at the Iron Wolves hideout. You're going to need to get to all the way to rank 18, and once you hand this in, that's going to give you your very first Resplendent Spark. Next up, another way you can do, one which may be easy or may be difficult depending on where you're at, and that's going to be to take on and defeat Uber Lilith. The great thing about this though, if you've already done it on one of your characters, this one actually becomes a camp band, so even if you've previously done it, not in this season, then you'll still be rewarded with this in your inventory. Next up is going to be your first kind of uber boss kill, any of those level 200 ones. Whenever you defeat one of those, my one was going to be Andariel, which I really liked as it had some great mechanics, and upon their defeat I was granted with my 3rd Resplendent Spark. Now lastly, there's going to be a kind of guaranteed way or a lucky way. First way we're going to talk about is going to be taking on those bosses again, so go for your kind of Ubers, go for Andariel, go for Duriel, or go for any of the tormented bosses, and obviously you're going to have a chance to get those Uber uniques dropping as you're playing and defeating these enemies. However, this one's down to a bit of luck. The tormented versions apparently have got a 1 in 10 chance. I've done around about 30 of these bosses and have still never had any of them drop for me, but if you do, just deconstructing these if they're one that you don't want at a blacksmith will give you one of the sparks you're after. However, if you are like me and you have absolutely no luck whatsoever, another way you can do it is to create another character, start again from scratch with that season, but do exactly the same again, make your way through all of the Wolf's Honor by doing the Iron Wolves progression for the seasonal, and again you'll make your way all the way through, and once you finally manage to grab that rank 18 version, you're going to be rewarded with another one of those Resplendent Sparks. This is going to involve a whole bunch of Helltides, so get used to it this season. It is good for farming though, it is good for grabbing some gear as well and leveling up, so it's definitely worth it. However, it does become a little bit tedious, so I would probably only do this once or twice, but if you want to, you can do this as many times as you want in order to get as many sparks as you want. Obviously it will take quite a few hours, but now at least you have a way to get guaranteed the uber unique, which is great for people who are as unlucky as me with their drops. But yeah, hopefully that's helped a few of you guys and girls out. As always, for all things gaming, take care. I'll see you on the next day.